PCB, CRC, how we doing? JDK, what's going on? Appreciate you guys joining. We got a bunch of good stuff. If you guys like, if you like big lots of vintage and some singles, I've got some good stuff. Going to have some great deals for you. Doing some bulk selling for sure. Rick Mason, how's it going? All right. So you can see I've got my setup on top of a box here. Yeah, we've been doing good, man. Been picking up a lot of vintage. So I've got everything sorted by year. I've got quite the assortment of 54. This whole box is 54s to 78s. So what I'm thinking is I've got some 400 count boxes. I've got an 800 count box. I've already got some stuff kind of set to the side there. So I'm thinking we'll just run some larger lots as part of the show. These are all 68s. These are all 69s. The 69s are actually in really good shape. For whatever reason, that particular year with this collection was really sharp. The 70s, I've actually got this whole stack of 70s is all high numbers, and they're all actually pretty sharp as well. Then I got 71s. We got 72s. Like I said, all the years, all the way up to 78. I've also got some nice singles too that we can run. So if there's any particular year that somebody collects, let me know. We can start with something like that. I've also got a little bit of football too. So all kinds of things to look at. Here's my box of singles. I don't have anything. I definitely don't have anything super high end. There's no Mantles or Mazes or anything like this. I like that, but I also got a little bit of modern too mixed in there. So those are all my singles, and then I did some. These are kind of like your lots of Hall of Famers that I'll probably lot together. What else do I got back here? I got an oddball lot. These are all Lee Smith rookies. Football, I've got. So for football, this is a hodgepodge of cards. This goes from 69. These are 70s. These are 71s and 72s, and they're actually in really good shape too. So that's what I've got for football. One box for football, and then the other box I've got is right here, and it is high number 73. High number 73 baseball. Honestly, I didn't check 73 for high numbers. These are mostly going to be like your 1970s, 73 to 75 is what we're going to have here for football. What are the high numbers for 73 baseball? I didn't look. I went all the way up to 72 and looked at the high numbers there. But if you tell me what the high numbers are for 73, we can flip through them real quick. There's a bunch of them, but 400 to 600. Okay.
She has a reason for running. We are helping big families out of debt by telling billionaires to pay their fair share. And so does he. You want to put me in jail? Kamala Harris, for you. FFN is responsible for content in this ad. All right, here we go. You break it, we take it. Trade in any phone in any condition at Verizon.
While I'm looking for them, think about what you're thinking price-wise. And then if you can post that on there. It looks like I am going to have some.
Let's make it happen. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. How's the last month, baby? So we made a new diaper. Huggy Skin Essentials diaper helps protect your skin from ink and sick.
Guys that are joining right now, I'm looking through all the 73s for somebody. I've got a ton of cards from 1954 up to 1978. Got some stars that we're going to run also. I do have some football. Got some football from the 70s, 69 to 70, 78 in those years. Yeah, 660 cards in this set. So I'm pulling everything 400 and up. Almost done. If anybody wants to buy all the rest of the 73s, let me know. I can probably start them at like 20 cents a card. I'm here to sell stuff, guys. I'm not going to try to sit on it and get top dollar 5 years from now. No sets, no complete. Oh, I have some cheap sets. I got two 1990 Upper Deck sets and 1994 top set. But these are not complete sets. Getting some really high numbers there. That was 642, 655. 521. All right, so who asked for these? You still in here? Lefty. So what are you thinking, Lefty? It's looking like I'm going to have, I don't know how many cards that is. Maybe 40. You probably want to see the condition. The condition is probably going to be mid-grade. There might be a couple that are beat up. We can take a look at it. All right, that's what I got. Looks like. That's your stack right there. $42 cards. And there, you can see there were some duplicates in there. These are all 400 and up.
For 52 years, they've been trying to get Roe v. Wade into the states. I did a great service in doing it. It took courage to do it. And the Supreme Court had great courage in doing it. I have talked with women around our country. You want to talk about this is what people wanted? Pregnant women who want to carry a pregnancy to term, suffering from a miscarriage, being denied care in an emergency room because the healthcare providers are afraid they might go to jail, and she's bleeding out in a car in the parking lot. She didn't want that. Her husband didn't want that. A 12 or 13-year-old.
All right, I'm sorry I had to get my auctions loaded. I'm going to go ahead and run these. There's 42 cards.
I think the American people believe that certain freedoms, in particular the freedom to make decisions about one's own body, should not be made by the government. I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message. A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about. Only at Smoothie King. Atlanta area Chick-fil-A's are proud to partner with the Atlanta Braves to help feed our nation.
All right, I ran them at 25. Is anybody else interested in these if I just start them at $2?
More than 6,000 Georgia families. Join our team.
73 tops, mid-grade, numbers 400 and up with some duplicates. All right, I'll just run them. Good luck.
Spencer, he actually came down to Cincinnati for a tournament about 10 years ago or so and caught a game at Great American Ballpark, except his seats were less than desirable. He was the top row beneath the scoreboard, way out in the left field. So, guys, he mentioned yesterday that dugout watching the game. He liked the seat better last night than it was 10 years ago with his dad.
So was that about 20 cents a card? All right. Appreciate it, Padak. All right, what's next? Football? How about this box of 1970s football? $400 count box full of vintage football. They flip through it. So what's that? 74. That's a Wonder Bread. Got a little bit of 80s in there, some late 70s. I don't know. I'll start it at $50. Anybody bidding if I started at 50? 400 count box. There you go. I think I can ship this box for £1. So I went with the 400 count, kind of strategic to see if save you guys on shipping. What's up, DJ? $50 start on this. Anybody interested in that? Let's flip through some more cards. What would be a good? Give me some thumbs up if you guys are interested in this. We can start it at. I can start it at $2. I figured $50 is right around 10 cents a card. It's a pretty good starting point. But we can move on to something else. Yeah, man, give me a call tomorrow or whatever if you can. I'm gonna jump off of here. Try to jump off of here at like 9:30, so you can. I saw you got a stream scheduled at 9:30. All right, let's. You guys want to look at the other football box? We can do that. These are really nice. This other box is really impressive. So again, it's a 400 count box. Starts with 1969, and the condition is really good on them. So these are all 69s. They're all, I would say, EX to EX mint, no creases. Nice, solid feel to them. And then you get into 1970. Same thing. These are super nice cards. And they're all in the same general condition. And then you get into 71. '72, '71s. Look at these 71s. I mean, there's no white showing on them. Somebody's got to be interested in this. Just let me know. I'll be happy to start them at a really good price. So it stops right about the rest of it. Let's see. It gets. I put in some other cards towards the back just to kind of fill in the box. So you could probably say there's 300 plus really nice cards from 69, 70, 71, 72. Any interest in this at all? If not, I'm just going to start running stars. Yes. All right. How about $150? All right. So how about how about 125? That's less than 50 cents a card. All right, how about 1950s? 1950s, we can fill up a, see, we can go up to 1960. We could probably go up to like all the way through 62 baseball. Fill up a 400 count box. I can show you guys the cards. Would anybody be interested in this? 53 through 62. Commons. It's going to be in various conditions. Do like start them at 75 cents a card. Would that interest anyone? A lot of 57s. When you get into the 58s, conditions going to range.
Rooms to go. Pick from beautiful rooms, each under $1,000. Picture it. Your home fully furnished in your style. With living rooms under $1,000. Dining rooms under $1,000. Bedrooms under $1,000. So many stylish options, each under $1,000. And it gets even better. Finance for as low as $25 or less per month. Interest free for 42 months. Furnish your home to perfection. Now at Rooms to Go.
What do we think? Not interested? 75 cents too much? I feel like you could run these one at a time on a stream and get a couple bucks each on a lot of them. All right, that's the ones I just flipped through. That's 54 through 62. I think I can fit the 63s in there also. Yeah, so here's the 63s too. You're going to have one here and there with a crease. For the most part, they're mid-grade. Like I said earlier in the show, the 69s, for whatever reason, are really, really sharp. All right, there's a 400 count box. There you go. All right, I'm just going to flip the singles. If anybody's interested in any of the comments, let me know. For example, these 70 high numbers. really sharp. But I'd have to probably be at like at least $2 a card on these. But there's definitely some 6s, 7s in here. They're nice, and they're all, like I said, they're all high numbers. All right, let me get this box out of the way. Hold on one second. All right, what do we got for singles? Here, we'll do some football. We'll start with those two. Got a Billy Sims rookie. Ronnie Lott. I think that's the second year. We got a Walter Payton leaders card from 79. Really nice 75 Jim Otto. All right, we'll try those. We get the shipping changed. All right, there we go. 4-card lot. Thanks, Dusty. Next up, we've got another 4-card lot. Is it? Dang it. All right, sorry about that. We should be good now. We got a 4-card lot. Here's a 69 Tommy John. Really sharp. 65 Rusty Staub. Pretty nice. Bobby Valentine rookie. And a second-year Ricky Henderson. 4-card lot. Was the shipping still $877? No. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not sure what to do. Not sure how these weren't worth $2. How about a Harold Baines rookie? I'm not sure. You have to check with DJ on that one. This is Brian streaming vintage. Got a 75 Phil Necro. Try something a little newer. How about a relic? Jeff Bagwell numbered to 300 out of 2004. Mr. Manuel, how's it going? Got a 78 Joe Carter, or Gary Carter, excuse me. Doing good. All right, guys. Let me know what you're interested in. I've got nothing super high end. I've got no Mantles or Aarons or anything like that, Mazes, but I do have a lot of Hall of Famers from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I've got some modern stuff from the early 2000s. I've got a ton of commons from 54 through 78. Got some vintage football. Got a couple 90 upper deck sets. 94 top set. No Musial or Griffey. No, Dusty. I'm just going to keep them the way I got them. They said, I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action. Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury and was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of forgiving is getting to know yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. He asked all his therapists to help him undertake some of the house chores. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time. Jay Staxton, Rainwater, Pitt, how we doing? Let me know what you guys are looking for. Vintage baseball, football. Stephen Charles, how you doing? Interested in any large lots of commons from 54 to 78? Baseball or football. I've also got some stars set to the side too, but nothing crazy high end, to be honest with you. It's a lot of 60s and 70s stars, but nothing great. No Mantles or Mazes or anything. Or like Earl Campbell, the 79. No, I don't have that. I don't have that one. No. I do have some 69s and 70s, 71, 72s that are super sharp. Actually, baseball and football. Jose Cruz. Gosh. Maybe. Probably. But I just have them sorted by year, so and they're not in number order, so I'd have to look through all of them, and it's a huge box. It's a 4,000 count box. $72 tops. They're not in number order, but we can flip through here and look for them. What's going on, Andy? If you're looking to pick up a bunch of commons, partial sets, cheap, let me know. I tried running some stars earlier, wasn't getting much excitement on them, so flipped it back over to these commons. Zach Xander, how you doing? Jose Cruz. No Jose Cruz. Anybody be interested in all of the 72s while I got them out? You're welcome, man. Do, I don't know, 30 cents a card. Check out these high numbers from 1970. Really sharp. I've also got probably 600 cards from 1969 in the same condition. But these are pretty tough, 1970 high numbers. All right, I'm just going to flip through the stars, and if you guys see something, let me know if you see something you're interested in. These are all high numbers from different years. Somebody's interested in those. This is a white letter, Mel Stottlemyre. Pretty cool. So 2 in scoring position with nobody out. Just really happy that Ramon did not get thrown out. That was a close play at second base. It's no fault of his own. Derek Johnson, pitching coach, formerly with the Brewers, brought in after David Bell was hired for the 2019 season. Strolls out there to talk to us early. So if you're going to put a clock on this, time in between pitches. All right, so now it's not going to be vintage anymore. It's going to be stuff from early 2000s. Actually, sorry, there's a little bit more vintage. Okay, now I'm going to get into what I don't consider vintage anymore. But I thought it was some cool cards that came with this collection. If you see anything. Second year Pujols. Bouncing that ball and a strike to win. So this version of infield in for the Cincinnati Reds with Matt Olson at third base. They're giving themselves a couple of steps back right now. All the way some Ichiro rookie, some early Ichiros and Pujols. Griffey rookie. Some numbered cards. Jeff Bagwell auto. And let's see. Okay, now I got some more vintage again. Like I said, if anybody sees something they want, let me know. Got a small stack of vintage basketball. Got some mini Allen and Ginter refractors. Got this is an oddball lot. No 72 Clemente. This is an oddball lot. All kinds of different stuff in there. This is a set, collector's choice set. Any Lee Smith fans? These are all Lee Smith rookie cards. Hopefully 20 of them. Got some a lot of 1991 archives. And then this whole stack is all like Hall of Famers and stars from the late 70s and early 80s. And there's probably some rookies mixed in too. Probably do 20 cents a card on these if anybody wants a big lot of them.
There's some movement on this fastball, even the one that Sean Murphy swung at and missed earlier. It hits the bat, kind of coming up and in with some black on. 2-2 pitch, and that one is away.
How much for what? Well, this whole stack.
See if they take a chance with the slider here with the open base.
All of these. I said I'd start them at 20 cents a card. So I would count them and then multiply it times 20 cents and run it.
And look, the struggles for Orlando with runners in scoring position have been documented. But he's got a chance right here to really help the club. Absolutely. And hunting for something early here with the bases loaded in the strike zone. Going to get locked in on one spot.
I don't know how many cards are there. Maybe 200. So, gosh, that seems ridiculous. It's only 40 bucks. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. Y'all have a good night.